let's see if we can provide an example of how the holograph material is being used. It's being used, in my estimation, and this is becoming less and less opinion. It's being used for line of sight purposes with 5G and more specifically WiGig, which is 60 gigahertz, the same resonance that the oxygen molecule vibrates on, just around. It's to facilitate their line of sight in Li-Fi, because this is Li-Fi and you need a line of sight, and that is pretty, I'm talking like every few feet. That's pretty difficult to do. Now when you introduce all this holographic material, where was I? This is like a window from a building behind a tree. That's what you're seeing. That's what they are. Windows lit up in offices, in buildings behind a tree. Do you see the protruding nature of these things? They've turned structured light. They structured light and turned structured light itself into a reflective substance where light can just rest and hover, if you will, for lack of a better term, in place, like a pool of water, essentially. Light can just rest in a contained place and vibrate and be used in multifarious ways, reflective purposes, sensor purposes. Let me see if I can further elaborate what the title of this video is. I mean, do you see any anomalous behavior there? It's pretty unnatural. That's just traffic stopped at a light. And my camera is uncharacteristically dim. All the apps, they dim them and they tight shot them. It's a little trick. These are perception management people they're dealing with, and I'm about sick of them. This dude is so these people, it's a script they follow. So weak and weaselly and pathetic. I can't hear you, Payday. I can't read you. Motherfucker, I'm not a book, and you're not going to read me. If you want to read me, let me publish my motherfucking book so you can buy it. And stop bothering me, motherfucker, because that's what they do, exhaust and drain. It's what they do. But at the same time, it's not that I'm important, although I'm somewhat dangerous as it goes. My music is dangerous, but that's just an excuse because they need people to practice on. That's all that is. That's all this is. On paper, it looks completely justified for someone to say, oh, you got this remote monitor program, you can slap somebody in the head and pinch them and poke them and burn them on broad daylight in a crowd of people and nobody will know. Oh yeah. Fucking that's William Sweeney. Put that on William Sweeney. If anybody deserves that, he does. No, motherfucker, nobody deserves this. This is extrajudicial torture. This is a treasonous act. That's why they've got these cat paws to do it. The Justice Department is nowhere near this shit. They're like 3 or 4 fucking companies off into signals intelligence people, which is just a fucking broad, nondescript catch-all phrase for signals intelligence. What the fuck is this? These people just disappear if ever someone notices the bag missing and starts looking for it. These people just disappear from the state. They go below the surface and no one is the wiser. That's why they are so fucking smug. Now they own light, they own air. Reactive oxygen species is all in the air, and the structured light is the new light. I mean, I don't need a fucking camera. You can see the light. It's solid and it's beamed wherever needed. All light is attracted to me. I don't know about you. Put a grate over your face or something and move around. Chances are you have the light is attracted to you too. They just haven't turned it on yet. They haven't turned it up. Everywhere I move my face, the light wraps around the fucking face shield. 1, 2, 3, 4, every direction. It's attracted to my eyes. somehow, or I don't know where they have it trained. But every single light, and the light that they're not, they turn off. If I approach a light that's not one of the compatible lights, it turns off. These fucking people are so wily, wicked, and deceptive, and low life. It's not even fucking funny. And war crime. That's a war crime right there. I don't know what the fuck you're looking at, but that's a war crime. It's just holographic material, Payday. Like, and you people are so fucking zombified, man. It almost makes me wish I would have gotten away from you a long time. Like all this, the music I did, 80% of the people who say they like my music are just really fucking clowns. And I got about 20% of the loyal following who I love to death. I love all you motherfuckers, and you're the smartest motherfuckers on earth. And they know this. My gang stalkers know this. But people are not worth it, man. Like, because I had Bruce Bowman, of all fucking people, founder of We Are Change Colorado, tell me this is like sounds like tinfoil hat shit. Like, people are fucking gone. Mike Narr, old time, he kept We Are New York 9/11 Truth alive, which later became We Are Change 9/11 New York, which developed into hundreds of chapters around the world. These people have just they've gone cattywampus on me. Like, this is the shit we all talked about. We all spoke about this. A leap of magic, even in even more hyperbolic terms. We spoke about this as if they're, And now all of a sudden, a simple little reading of an electrical signal, which is a thought, remotely, without the subject's awareness, is a big fucking deal. It's really not when you think about it. All the thought is an electrical signal, and these are signals intelligence people with DARPA money behind them. Defense Advanced Research Project Agency. They've been working for a long time. And this is who they employ, these people who they're just, you know what my gang stalkers tell me? I'm just an asshole, Payday. And as he flies something up, if they go in your asshole, they fly gas up there and fucking mimic heart attacks. It sounds silly, doesn't it? I know. Oh, we're just assholes, Payday. We're just assholes. No, you're war criminals, motherfucker. I start calling them lowlives and shit, and they're like, I like assholes better, because they feel who they are. I tell them who they are. We're just assholes, Payday. They are assholes, but they're also war criminals. And I don't know if there's some law that protects them from that. Like, I think the government can experiment on people if there's some kind of good that's going to come from it, actuarially or statistically. I got to find that law, and this is probably what it falls under. So we're just assholes, Payday. Well, technically, I don't know, man. If you're invading people's minds and bodies with fiber, with physical shit, just because they can manifest it out of thin air. There's nothing there, right? And then suddenly there's something there. They're still doing it, and they're not going to fucking run away from it. They're manifesting fiber out of thin air with laser and reactive oxygen species that's in the air. If you don't feel the fiber in the air, I'm sorry, you're numb. You all have wires. That's how you have wires hanging from your face that you can't see. Invisible nanofiber wires. I freak people out when I show them. Everybody, even mayors, even presidents, police chiefs, judges, everybody. And nobody knows about it except little Payday Monsanto. Lights on, rats out. This is fucking Insalubrious signing off. Motherfuckers.